Crimea. We forget how to spell. Okay, they have 4 loans, but no inflation. That makes little sense. Well, whatever. I'm not going to take any of their non-existent money, although it would be really funny if there was some kind of bug that allowed you to take unlimited money if they had negative treasury. There doesn't appear to be, so let's go for Yidishkal and make them our vassal. Everybody wins, especially me. Ah, but before I do that, I'm raising stability. Because raising stability when you have low religious unity is pretty painful. We'll go for the higher base tax one. We get Yidishkal, they become our vassal. We gain a little bit of prestige. Excellent. Jake, Crimea paid Genoa, probably. That's good thinking. That is more than likely what happened. Sometimes I am a fool. Alright, so Yidishkal, what do you even mean for us? Well, I can't convert you. I will probably just increase your autonomy, and is it worth coring you? In the end, I kind of just want to give you back to Crimea. But if I don't get enough tax base under me fairly quickly, certain people are going to see me as their new vassal. So I should probably just bite the bullet. It's only 63 admin. And straight away. Forget about Poland right now. The alliance with them is far away. The Muscovite alliance is very close. If only we had cheesed ourselves a diplomatic reputation advisor at an affordable cost. But we don't do that. So yeah, you've got to come home. Circassia have got to die. Not before we get our alliance with Georgia, though. Oh, well, look who hates us. Ale in Alexandria, Genoa. How's that working out for you, friend? Right, we'll keep Circassia as an ally for now, so they don't suspect anything. Because I'm going to want them... Georgia, marriage... I'm afraid not. There's no stability. There's no relation hit if I don't. Right. Claims. Now, truth be told, I want all your Orthodox land. But one of them is your castle, so I'm going to settle for this province right now. Mantrega. Make it so. Hopefully with our new size we can get a couple of rivals. Genoa will do just nicely. Protect our brethren in... Hell no. Also no. That, however, is possible. Jake, up relations with Crimea when you get a chance. I don't really have to. We have a truce for 14 years. So he may really want to fight me, but we'll get that under 100% between then and now. It's more important to get these claims in so we can grow fast. Gotta grow fast. Oh, well, isn't that just golden? We have this royal tie. We're not going to have it for much longer. Jake, did some fan of yours give you his baby? Actually, yes. If you're willing to believe that. Let's get our army maintenance up slightly just so we can finish off these 10 men. Oh, that is something we can't really afford right now. Well, nothing I can do, just gotta take it. Well, at least you do want to go to my vassal. It's only 30 ducats, he says. Let's have a look at that, actually. 30 ducats would mean more than 5 loans, which in my little book of my own expectations means bankruptcy. Let's just take the rebels. Jake, you're already fabricating claims, so why care? Indeed. Somebody posting up a picture of me. Yep, that was me with a spec who used to be the streamer guy for Paradox. Good times. Being starved for diplomats, never that great. Now Muscovy are taking their time with this Golden War. They're gonna get hurt for that. We could ally them. They would likely turn on us before too long, but that's still an alliance worth having. Will Crimea take out their own patriots, Jake? They will not. But there is a chance that Crimean patriots will walk over to Azov, at which point Genoa will fight them. Since they are Crimean patriots, they should actually have access through that. I'm not sure though. Jake, I like the freedom on your shirt. Is that the America shirt? That is the America shirt light. I have a better version of it. Rebel defection will give Crimea a massive spike in liberty desire, so be careful of that. Oh, that's no good. Well, it shouldn't defect to them. I mean, they may complain quite a bit, but it won't defect. Touch wood. Again. It is, however, eating into the money that I can make right now. So, Genoa, tell me. Circassia don't like you, Georgia don't like you, I don't like you, your friends back home don't like you, and even Byzantium don't like you. So I think it's fair to say you're not the most popular guy in the Sea of Azov. Alright, we'll get these claims and we'll figure out we're still all living on a knife edge here. I want that Muscovite alliance. But we need our claims done and there's little we can do until then. Oh man, I need you guys to fight with me, not with each other. The last thing I need is another hit to my prestige. Ugh. And this is where Georgia calls me in against Circassia. Well, maybe not. If I was an AI, I'd probably say no thanks to revolts. And the fact that I have a royal marriage with Circassia. Well, not for much longer. Wait, actually, this could work in my favor. Okay, not particularly well in my favor, but still in my favor. Circassia have 1 boat. I have 2. I find it unlikely that Georgia is going to annex you. But I would annex you. Alright, we need to act fast. I wanted Genoa to be our first target. They will not likely be our first target. These Crimean patriots are a pain, though. We got it. Got both of them without being caught, which is lovely. Let's try and get our Muscovite alliance before we declare our wars. Over our limit. Oh, we still got military access with Trebas owned, so let's get rid of that. Circassia. They don't like us so much anymore. Funny that. We don't like you either. Alliance with Muscovy before we pull the trigger, though, and I really hope that you walk over to Azov. You might not. It'll be the first time I've seen vassals not play the way I want them to. Glorious. There is you, but forget about you for now. Genoa, you're still an issue. Muscovy won't join in. Georgia won't join in, but Georgia only because of the debt. Wait, you declared war when you were that heavily in debt? $40 in debt. Alright, not too badly, but still, I wouldn't be doing that. My vassal Crimea is not really very strong right now. And without Circassia on my side. Yeah, speaking of, goodbye Circassian marriage. That didn't cost me stability because I rivaled them first. This is a little ahead of time. I want to launch my own war against them. That's not good. 50%. Okay, I have 59 months until that defects. And on the 19th, we're just launching our own war here. Nobody wants to join in, but we already got our Muscovite alliance. Can't be broken whilst at war, but that could still defect. And we accept yours. Crimea joins in. And now we hope. Now, Genoa is obviously not going to give us military access, even though we're at war with an enemy. I could just walk through if I got enough relations with you, but I'd probably be waiting longer than if I just shipped them over. Well, let's have a race. Let's also start paying our men and our everything. Let's stroll. No need to actually do it that way. We can just sail up to Crimea. Should be slightly faster than unloading our troops. JQ living under the stairs in Stockholm too. I just can't catch a break in that regard. I'm subletting a room. Certainly the cheapest option and one of the only ways to actually get a home around here. DDR Jake, I hope the Circassia gets access through Genoa. Not sure what you're getting at there. Alright, if nothing else, let's get our claim. Ideal situation is Georgia takes these two provinces and I take these two. Heck, I would take Kabardia as well if it's going. But what do you want? Alani and Circassia, you want the capital? I really do hope capital rules get changed. Ifs, buts, candy, nuts. And let's get our relations up with Crimea before they start really getting on my case about it. Crimean Patriots, 2,000 horses. So does anybody have figures on how much defection increases their liberty desire? Because it's going to massively sway their relative power to liege, which is definitely not good. In fact, all of it is not good. Still, I got my claims from it. What more can I really worry about? And I have Muscovy on my side. Muscovy is friendly towards me as well. That is nuts. It's a shame you didn't take one more province. Would have allowed us... Golden Horde neutral... No. I'm looking at something wrong here. Golden Horde threatened by Muscovy. The relations are still low, so it might not allow them military access. Okay, Circassia, I need you to not attack me here. So I'm actually going to be throwing all my troops down onto it in the hopes that you don't come and get me. Because that would suck. It's 2 base tax, but I can only blockade 1 base tax. Life is unfair. I always do this curved movement because it lowers the amount of attrition you take when entering a province. Specifically, it gets rid of the +1 siege attrition that you get when you directly enter an enemy province. Check, I think it's like 25%. Well, that is not something I'm going to be overcoming anytime soon. Let's just hope they don't see themselves getting much support. In fact, if anything, that's a good invitation for me to... Oh, look, you're suddenly domineering. Guess I'm not getting any alliance with you. We're still hemorrhaging money. I mean, relatively. At least Georgia's a good friend. Ottoman's fairly underperforming. They haven't taken anything other than Albania so far. They have a few things under occupation, but... No, I tell a lie. They tore that out of Ak. Excellent. Rest in wrecked. They'll run away to their capital, and they'll get stack wiped by me. That's my... diagnosis. Why am I so cool? Now I hate you so much. I'm gonna sink your boats too. And now I see Ailicious telling me about Georgia's movements. Jake, how was work? How should I increase that? Oh, how do ideas work? Wait, how do ideas work? How should I increase that? Senor, your questions make no... Oh, Semlor. Your question makes little sense to me. Jake, stop improving and start fabricating with Genoa. Well, look at that. It would have taken me this long to be able to march over, so I made the right choice there. And you're right, I should start fabricating. The trouble is, I don't really want these Muslim provinces. But if I give them to Crimea, Crimea is going to be coming for me in a way that I don't want them to. So what perhaps we'll go for is Azov, since although it is Muslim, and the higher the base tax, at least it's an estuary, so we're going to get a little bit of something out of that. The alternative is that we could take this, but again, boogieing with the Ottomans at this early stage, perhaps not my greatest choice. Now, I never want to get a border with Muscovy. Otherwise, it's just going to lead to border conflict. What I do want is for you to peace out with Circassia for these two provinces. I'll take these two, and everybody's a happy bunny. Is there any difference between defection via the rebels forcing their demands, which will take 45 months, and defection via me just going accept demands? That is something I would like to know. If anybody knows, please tell me. Jake, Poland just changed to neutral again. Man, bloody Poland. Well, I'm now allied to a rival, so I probably shouldn't get involved in that anyway. Alright, welcome to Die, Fleet. I mean, sure, it looks like Georgia's taking all the flack there, but really, it's all me. It is all me. Oh, we get nothing for it. Gutting. Oh, I'm not hanging around in this garbage area right now. Let's get back home. And admire that falling liberty desire. I really don't think it's going to go well for me. What we should do is keep your relations sky high, since even if Crimea does turn on you, the Muscovites can stamp you back into submission. What I need is base tax. It'll stop people being so domineering towards me. I'm about to lose 3 of it unless I pull something out of nowhere. Maybe I could declare a war that gets Muscovy involved. But Muscovy on its own isn't going to be enough, and they really are the only orthodox uber power that I can be relying on. Another issue is that a strong Muscovy is going to be a problem sooner or later. Let's just a problem I have. I want to be able to control everything, but there's only so much I can do with 1-3 base tax province. Another besieged by patriots. Take Circassia, Dosh, Merc up, and kill the Rebs. No. No, I think I'm just going to have to accept that it goes back to Crimea, which in itself is not a bad thing. It was there to serve as somewhere to get more... Ooh, that is rather nice. You don't... Oh, you have a siege pit. Okay, let's just chill out in Crimea then. Crimea, who still have a healthy 10-year truce with me. They can't marry me, however, since they are... they're a different religious group to me. Shame on them for being disloyal. It doesn't give me any of their money. Papal State, what are you doing? Provincial reconquest of Avignon. Hey, actually not bad. It's not going to work, but not bad. Hold on, Provence and Lorraine alone. We have noticed this. Suicidal AI wars. There was a tweak recently. Sometimes the AI will just declare wars that are suicide. Oh, we're in business now. Only going to send down 3,000 here. Since it's likely winter here. It's not winter here. Well, how about that? No point in making him my subject. And there's no point taking more attrition than necessary. Gotta really squeeze every penny we can at this stage. Georgia have only... Genoa, rather, have only 6,000 men. If I attack them, I take a big risk. Oh man. He was a good general, and now he's dead. He's also Miltech 4. I really need to save up for Miltech 4, or else I'm going to get flattened. I will, however, take my national ideas. Jake, try to go over Bar, and you should see what happens if they succeeds. What is with the unintelligible comments today? Jake, won't the troops Crimea get increase their liberty desire? I'm sure everything is going to increase the Crimean liberty desire. What I could do is make more troops. For example, I'm actually below force limit. Let's change that. And... no, Genoa will still come for me. I could hope that Genoa go for Yidishkal, but they're not going to do that. They're going to go for my capital of Theodoro. Alright, how long until those Rebs break me? 34 months, less than 3 years. Okay, we need this province to fall, and we're not going to get that by status quo. Okay, that province will probably fall in about a year. And then we shall very quickly declare war on Genoa. And we will hope that they solve our rebel problem. How does that sound? Sounds foolish, but we'll try it. Jake, don't you need the admin points for coring? Yes, I do, but my focus is in admin, and my ruler still has 2 points in admin. Heck, my heir has 3. Hope he dies. I mean, really, that's a kick in the face. Also, we're sitting on lazy diplomat here. Welcome back to domineering Poland. If you do want to declare war on me, would you mind taking out these rebels for me first? Oh, that is nice. I'll be giving you military access. Maybe, just maybe, you'll come along and kill these rebels. I'm kidding, that's not going to happen. But it is good, because it means if they turn on me, I'll get early heads up that they've cancelled military access. You get nothing. Jake, Genoa is part of the Empire. No, they're not. Their capital is in Catha. They got kicked out of the Empire by Milan. Milan, who oddly enough, didn't swallow much aggressive expansion for taking a 10 base tax HRE province. That is actually strange. They should have taken a lot more than that. Allies no longer reduce that. I mean, for example, guys that are Lombard should have more aggressive expansion than... Right, I'm gonna have to look at that. Is the AI somehow getting AE discounts? Maybe I'm missing something. But maybe I'm not. It's a bit early, but let's get this. Least of all, it'll speed up the progress of this siege by 2 days per tick. Jake, build more horses and send your heir hunting. Oh, I want him hunting. But he's a little young for that. 6 years old. A ripe age for it. Gain local autonomy in judicial. Sure. Hey, I never wanted anything for that province anyway. Well, I get a slight amount of trade power from it. Okay, now those rebs are getting dangerously close to enforcing. How close is to... Okay. So, goodbye, Circassia. I knew you well. 135. Mental. But it must be paid. I'm glad we have all this Diplo power. And the provinces will likely be revolting. But we need base tax. There's nothing more to it than that. Lowers your liberty desire. Can't even release you. It's just straight up increase the autonomy. And get those cores going. 2, 2, and 1, huh? That's unpleasant. May as well do the claim first then. And we need to be fighting Genoa pretty quickly. Do they have a fleet? If they don't have a fleet, I can at least force them towards Theodoro. If they fight Theodoro, then I have a little surprise for them by way of sortie. That might work, but it also might not. Yeah, about their fleet. Genoa have no fleet. I can block them from going this way. That will force them to go this way. That is ideal. Pick them up, lads. I feel it too, buddy. Also, there's the Golden Horde. They're nice and small and weak. An ideal rival. Now, how about you folks? Since you can't cross this way, we should probably siege you up so you're tempted to come and fight us. So I'll do Azov and Mantrega. That might work. Jake, isn't it nice how Theodore have at least a nice colour? I quite like it, a nice rich purple. Unlike Blurple. Alright, you are getting out of there. And you... I want Mantrega. Crimea are going to hate me if I take... Whoa, you are getting right out of here. Crimea are going to hate me if they occupy Caban and I don't give it to them, but I doubt they're going to go for it. Well, there is no time to waste. I must fight them. Mantrega. That's the one that I want more so than anything else. And Georgia will get involved. That's also quite nice. Actually, that's even better. If Georgia attached to me, I can smash Georgia into the Crimeans. Wow, it's all coming together somehow. Muscovy, of course, won't, only because of war exhaustion. If that goes down, I might be able to call them in. They'll be useless, but they'll be called in. Alright, give me Mantrega, please. I want it. Fairly desperately.